And also happening right now at 11 o'clock, an escaped orangutan falls dangerously close to visitors at Busch Gardens before being tranquilized. That animal had escaped from its enclosure at the park, forcing security officers to scramble, cutting rides short and making sure guests got to safety. Well, ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska live at Busch Gardens tonight, trying to get more answers on how that orangutan escaped. Michael?
Laura, you know that animal is extremely powerful. We're told 7 times more strong, or stronger than, it's not really a good way to say it, more strong, stronger than a human being. And with an extremely busy July 4th holiday weekend here at Busch Gardens, we're trying to get answers from them about what they're doing for the safety of the guests involved. Tonight, we're getting minimal information from them. Screams followed by surprise.
Oh my God, it's an orangutan, dude!
Once the orangutan fell to the ground, you know, people kind of jumped back a little.
Guillermo Ramos III was one of the first visitors to spot Luna, an 18-year-old female orangutan at Busch Gardens.
He was just doing his own thing. He left us all alone. If anything, he was more afraid of us.
Somehow, Luna escaped her enclosure, climbed up a tree, and started goofing off. But her playtime ended when this limb snapped, sending the great ape crashing to the ground below, just feet from people in the park.
No, at first he was just having a good time. He was jumping branch to branch. Then when he fell, that's when he got a little panic, you could see. And that's when security kind of got a hold of the situation.
As Busch Garden employees and members of the Florida Wildlife Commission worked to get Luna back in her habitat, guests took to social media.
So that thing could like destroy us right now if it wanted, right?
It was just afraid, so it got back on top of one of the signs and it just like stood there like cuddling itself.
Most were worried about the orangutan and wish the park did a little more to keep animals out of situations where they can get hurt.
It's probably something they want to take a look at. Just, well, all the incidents have been going on now with animal safety around the world and whatnot.
And Busch Gardens told us that immediately after the orangutan got out of its habitat that guests were moved to a safe area. But guests we spoke to told us that they were actually watching the orangutan, as you saw from the video, and when it fell out of the tree, it landed close to someone. They told us that until that orangutan fell out of the tree, they weren't really moved to a safe area. So still trying to figure out exactly what happened and get more information from Busch Gardens, at least tomorrow or after the holiday weekend. We're live here at Busch Gardens tonight. Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.
Michael, thank you. And that story doesn't stop there. It turns out the same orangutan has history of escaping. We did some digging and found this story from 2008. That's Luna right there sitting on top of a roof outside of her enclosure. The park sent 25 staff members. Some of them had to be armed to capture her. Fortunately, that time it only took carrots and apples to coax her down. And just 15 days ago, another orangutan made it into the Jungala exhibit before he was caught.